short people. My name's Loretta, and this is my friend Otis.
Hi, everybody.
We're going to talk about the special problems that short people have when trying to cook with cookbooks that are made for people that are much taller. Right, Otis?
I guess.
First of all, it is very hard for people that are short to reach a sink.
I agree. And flipping them pages while holding your hands over your head ain't easy neither.
Sometimes when it calls for half cups, I take it personally.
I know just what you mean. And when they said a half pint, I just about wanted to whack that page.
So we will both be given a thumbs down to Julia Childs. Right, Otis?
Well, that's right. But I did like one recipe.
I bet I know which one it was.
Shortbread.
I thought you were going to say shortcake.
Oh, well, I like that one, too. So let's give a thumbs up for shortbread and shortcake and a thumbs down for Julia Child's new cookbook.
See you next week when we do something else. Bye.
Oh, you have bad breath.
Dina didn't think so.
I think my favorite is, honey, I have to work late today.
Ooh, that hurts.
Yeah, and if you spit it out right, it looks like a Salvador Dali painting.
Front and back, fully naked.
Sometimes nothing at all.
Straight up.
Hi, kids. I'm Stinky the Clown.
I have no opinion on this subject.
Ooh, a physics question.
You best take cover. Hi, I'm Louis Anthony Russo, and welcome to Fast Funnies, the improvisational comedy show. We'll be using suggestions from our studio audience throughout the show to create the scene. Our first exercise is translator, and using subjects from the audience, our Fast Funnies gang is going to try not to get lost in the translation. Your subject, baby food.
Welcome, children. Thanks for coming to my house. I'm surprised you all fit. Thanks so much for coming over. I've got an expert on baby food. You know, I don't know if we all like it or still eat it, but hey, she's all the way from Calcutta. And what's all doing and our little hands in welcoming her? This is Jaruna. Wow. Oh, she says, howdy, how you guys are little. Oh, well, when you eat it, make sure don't spit it back out. Oh, if your mother feeds it to you, that's okay. Oh, yeah, and if you spit it out right, it looks like a Salvador Dali painting. Are you dunda? She said she's gotta go. She's getting kind of hungry. Thanks for the tips.
Your subject is toxic waste disposal.
Hello, mothers of the PTA.
I know you're all wondering what to do with that toxic waste you've been packing up in the backyard. I'd like to know, too. We have a very, very distinguished man here. He's all the way from Russia. He'll tell us exactly what to do with it. Welcome, Hans. Hey, baby, how's it shaking? Be careful if your dogs get a hold of it, they'll grow 3 legs. He fed it to his mother, and she hasn't seen her since. He has to go to the restroom right now, but he'll see you later.
Your subject is 4-focaled glasses.
Greetings, fellow retired civil servants. I'm so glad you could join me tonight, and don't worry, this meeting's not being taped. Now, I know some of you are having trouble seeing as you're getting older. I'm doing it too. But we found somebody to talk to you about 4-focal glasses. Let's bring him out. He's straight from Bolivia. His name's Juan Del Monte. Hola, Juan. Could you all move a little bit further back?
¿Qué? Sadilla.
He says don't be fooled by the fact that he's not wearing glasses. He's really blind as a bat.
Crostavarastombe, che la tutto colloco battanta porta strela, crostodolotte, dalla sottutta baranda.
Baranda?
Branda Miranda.
Something about Marlon Brando, I'm not sure. Hang on for just a minute. Oh, he says you all look great, but then again, he's really blind. He's gotta go, and so do I. Farewell, everybody.
If our Fast Funnies person on the street ever approaches you, you best take cover.
Bart Spartan here on Channel 47 News, and with a special subject today, makeup for men. Does anyone have an opinion? Let's find out. Excuse me, ma'am. Makeup for men. Do you have an opinion?
My name's Mike. Don't you think it works great for me?
A strong opinion, I'd say. Sir, makeup for men. Just kidding. Sir.
Yes.
Wanting to know if you have an opinion on makeup for men.
Makeup for men. I think my favorite is, honey, I have to work late tonight.
Sir, excuse me. Wanting to know if you have an opinion on makeup for men.
Well, yeah, Bart. I think Nietzsche put it best when he said, as you gaze into the skin cream, so does the skin cream gaze into you.
Jim, I swear, Jim, no more of your relatives are gonna ever walk on this.
Have you ever wanted to write a letter to the editor? Presenting now the first live instantaneous letter to the editor, Fast Funny style. Eat your heart out, 60 minutes.
Dear editor, Life magazine. Now, I read your article, putting down tattoo. That cute little guy. I mean, he ain't worked for years. His buddy's out selling cars. What are you gonna do? I think you ought to get him a job. Signed, Jim, New York.
magazine. I liked your article on tattoos. Enclosed is a picture of me, Big Bertha McCoy, showing you the tattoos that are all over my body, front and back, fully naked. Sincerely yours, Big Bertha McCoy, Spearfish, North Dakota.
Dear editor, Tattoo Magazine, I enjoyed your article about original tattoos. I have a tattoo of apple pie, darn good apple pie, and coffee, both wrapped in saran wrap. Sincerely yours, Laura Palmer, Twin Falls, Idaho.
Dear editor, Farmers Magazine, I read your article about tattoos, but I just wanted to let you know I have no opinion on this subject. I just wanted to see my name in print. Sincerely, Otis P. Dripman, Ozona, Texas.
Every time you turn on the TV, there's an expert on some show, and we're no exceptions at Fast Funnies.
Welcome back to All Things Slimy. We're joined now by Mel Reed, noted expert on worm farming. Mel, worm farming. What's all the hubbub, bub?
Well, I'll tell you, Adam, I like to stick my fingers down in that manure and look for them worms.
Really?
Oh, it's a lot of fun.
Well, what would people out in the viewing audience want to know about worm farming? How can they get started?
You just need a little compost to start with.
Compost?
And only one worm.
Just one worm?
Yep.
They breed like rabbits.
That's right, but on their own.
A fun hobby, and thankfully, low maintenance for you at home in the viewing audience.
That's right. A lot of fun.
Well, thank you, Mel. Join us next week when we'll talk about more things very slimy.
Could you get this from under my fingernail?
Oh, that's gross.
Hi, kids. I'm Stinky the Clown. It's time for Stinky's Gang. Who's your favorite clown? Stinky! Bozo eats your heart out. Today on Stinky Facts, we have an expert here, Dina, an expert on cattle rustling. Can you say cattle rustling, kids? Cattle rustling! Stinky didn't think so. Let's have a real stinky welcome for Dina. Dina, I'm sure the kids all want to know about cattle rustling. Can you tell us about that?
Well, the female cows are a little more difficult than the male cows. The udders get flapping all over the place, gets a little messy.
How about that, kids? Can you say udders? Udders. Stinky didn't think so. Can we do that at a kids show, Dina? Tell us about, like, do the cowboys come and is it Indians and everything? It sounds exciting.
Where have you been? There ain't no Indians or nothing like that. It's just some hardcore women out there who want to get some attention and can get it by wrestling cows.
Wow. How do they do that?
Well, the female cows are a little harder because the udders flap you in the face.
Oh.
Do you know very much about this?
No, that's why I got you on the show.
Yeah, Dina didn't think so.
We've got to go to a break now, kids.
Welcome, ladies. Welcome to the club. Today, we're going to be talking about sharks since we just finished reading Jaws. Ooh, wasn't that yummy? And today, we have Theo, who's an expert on shark feeding. Theo?
Good evening, Elaine.
Good evening. How do those little sharkies.
Real quick. And you don't wait till they get real hungry either.
I bet. I guess you have to be kind of big and strong to feed those sharks, don't you?
Don't hurt none, honey.
And when you're feeding them, what do you wear?
Sometimes nothing at all.
Ooh, it's getting warm in here, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's a dry heat.
Maybe you could teach me how to feed sharks sometime, Theo.
You ain't just a whistling Dixie, honey.
We'll be back.
Oh, we're on? Hi, Wink Linkdale here. We're talking to people about noise pollution and getting their opinions. Yes, you, sir. Yes, do you have an opinion on noise pollution? Thank you, sir. Obviously, a very, very well-educated opinion there. And we have a lady here. Yes, we're getting people's opinions on noise pollution.
Flames, burning flames, all over.
And I see another gentleman approaching here. This way, ma'am. Thank you very much. Yes, sir. Yes, we'd like to get your opinion on noise pollution.
Oh, wow. Like once I played my stereo really loud and musical notes hung over my house in the cloud for days.
Sounds exciting, sir. Sounds exciting. Yes, another gentleman here. Yes, sir. We're getting your opinion on noise pollution.
Oh, you have bad breath.
Can I get a job in the studio from now on? Thank you.
There once was a limerick from hell, and no one could do it too well. So let us begin with this limerick whim and see if the concept will sell. Let's meet the Fast Funnies limerick team. Mel, do a limerick about pudding, any flavor you'd like.
A limerick about my favorite pudding. Tapioca is my favorite kind.
But I'll tell you, it plays on my mind.
It's great after dinner.
I think it's a winner, but it's the only one I can't find.
Jason, try one on champagne.
A limerick about champagne. Champagne's a wonderful drink.
But it sometimes slows down how I think. I got bubbles in my nose and funny tingles in my toes.
And at the end of the evening, I'm in the sink.
Adam, yours is about giraffes.
Oh, he gets champagne. A limerick about giraffes. Giraffes have really long necks.
Not to be confused with Bex. They eat leaves off the tree.
And they'll never see me.
But I'll bet it hurts when they flex.
Grady, yours is about hairpins.
A limerick about hairpins. Hairpins are bad as a curve. You hit them too fast and you swerve.
If they're straight, you can poke.
And if you're lucky, you won't smoke.
There's a famous one next to the Louvre.
Why don't you do it again and see if Mel will get it this time?
Okay.
Do the same way and see if Mel will get it this time.
Same way. I got the joke. I don't really drive a car. Okay.
A limerick about hairpins? Hairpins look keen in my hat. Can you imagine that?
When I swerve my car...
I don't go very far.
But I said the lure. How's that?
Theo, yours is on pantyhose.
A limerick about pantyhose. If I wear them, you'll never know.
Oh, 'cause under my clothes, they won't show.
They're hidden there.
Just like underwear. And my mom said, hey, what are those?
Did you ever wonder what would happen if all those ad slogans you hear every day on TV were applied to new and different products? Well, that's what we're going to do on Fast Funnies commercials. Watch out, Madison Avenue. Here comes Fast Funnies.
Tired of losing your migrant workers? We can help. It's called Chain a Foot. They won't make that run for the border.
With new cast iron pantyhose, you won't have that problem of making a run for the border.
Do your renters take off in the middle of the night? Call Joe's We Find 'em service. That way you won't have to make that run for your border.
At the Swedish restaurant, we make our food a little differently. The cook cooks up a big mess of it and then brings it out. And if you don't want any, you just sit there like a bump on the log. Otherwise, raise your hand if yeah, sure.
At Sure's Prosthetic Farm, raise that hand if it's a Sure.
Yes, here at the We'll Print Anything magazine, yes, this is the best place to get all kinds of yellow journalism. And we're here today at a wonderful place. It's an example of our business. It's a costume party. Could please somebody raise their hand if they're Cher?
Brad Brinkman here for Channel 47 News, live and with another topical issue of today. Toilet paper, over or under? We're going to try to find someone on the... Excuse me. We have a man on the street here. Sir, do you have an opinion about toilet paper? Over or under?
That depends on who you're with.
Yes, we're going to continue rolling here. Rolling right along. Excuse me, sir. Toilet paper, over or under?
Are we live?
Yes, sir, we are.
Agnes, I didn't go to the grocery store. I forgot what you wanted.
I'm sure Agnes will really appreciate that. Sir, Brad Brinkman, Channel 47 News.
You're Brad Brinkman.
Yes, sir, that's right. Wanting to know if you have an idea or an opinion about toilet paper, over or under?
Straight up.
We're going to continue on here live on the street. Ma'am, Brad Brinkman, Channel 47 News, wanting to know if you have an opinion about toilet paper, over or under?
It doesn't matter as long as it's quilted.
Quilted. Jim. No. Jim, I swear, I think that we have to start screening these people.
Ladies and gentlemen, our Fast Funnies panel members are taking their places. Let's listen in.
Good morning and welcome to Pass the Buck. I'm your host. I'm Buck Naked. And today we're talking spuds. Specifically, potato cultivation. I got some expert guests. To my immediate left is the table, but beyond that is Dr. Artemis Fungi, who just got back from spending 2 years with potatoes in Potatosphere 2. To his left is Theo, a fry cook at a local fast food place. And to his left is Debbie Dementia, Miss Potato 1992.
I think we'll take a question now. Yo, yes, you.
With all those eyes, can potatoes see underground?
Hey, can potatoes see underground, Dr. Fungi?
Absolutely, yes, they can see underground. They told me so.
They don't see nothing when you drop them in the fryer.
I don't know. I don't think potatoes would grow very well in the sea.
Fresh perspectives daily on Past the Buck. We'll take another question. Anybody else? Hey, you.
Yes, if you take the potato and plant it upside down, will it grow up and you won't have to dig them?
Ooh, a physics question. We'll start this one with Theo. Well, I know if you throw them in the fryer upside down, they don't cook as fast.
Well, I'm not really sure, but if you put them in upside down and you walk around them 3 times and say, ooga, 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 then you can be Miss Idaho Potato too, like me. That's what I did.
You know, I don't like your attitude about potatoes. Potatoes are people too. Would you put your baby in the crib upside down? No.
Ooh, that hurts.
Well, we got time for one more question. Anybody else out there? Hey, you.
Yes, I'd like to know if there's a way that when I'm planting my potatoes, I can do something to them so that they come up already fried.
Hey, wouldn't that save a lot of time? All right, Debbie, what are your thoughts, such as they may be?
I believe in America.
When you take the potato out of the ground and sing it a short little lullaby, it will not want to do anything else but cuddle up next to you like a little baby. I have one I can show you if you'd like.
No, keep your potato in your pocket. What are you trying to do, put me out of business? Fried potatoes without being cooked. Hey, folks, we're out of time. Debbie and I won't be back until next Thursday.
I'm Louis Anthony Russo. Thank you for joining us on Fast Funnies, but it's not over yet. We'd like to leave you with freeze tag Fast Funnies style. You are making pizza.
Okay, like this?
No, catch it.
And we'll sing to the birds and sing to the...
Now, if you hold yourself back this way, I'll fix your back. Wait.
Okay, it really hurts a lot.
Are you sure this is how you go through natural childbirth?
This is it.
I mean it. Get out and get a job.
Oh, Dad!
I've had it.
But I can't mow it with a plastic little mower, Dad.
Just try. Believe in yourself, little Billy.
Go.
Is that how you treat Elvis's grave?
Yes.
You don't look so well. I don't feel so well.
Hey, that felt good. Do that again.
Is my breath that bad?
Did you get the number of that truck?
No, I didn't.
Heads over.
Yeah, that's a policeman, all right.
Oh, my God.
Earthquake!
Earthquake!
Mary, how I love you, my dear.
I never thought you'd ask. I will.
Oh, will you please?
I will.
I know you never thought I'd ask, but will you?
I will.
no.